The at least one out is when we start with a positive and end with a negative. So the position of the variables around the arrow with regard to positivity and negativity determines everything. If we start with positive and end with negative, that is the conflict. That is at least one out, and that is the easier concept to get. When we end on a negative, we are forcing something out. So look at the necessary condition. That tells you what must result. If we end on a negative, we're losing something. If we're losing something, that means we could not have both because something was forced out. So think of it as like we're ending on a low note. We're ending on a negative. That sucks. We're losing something. Alternatively, if we end on a positive note, well, that's upbeat. We're getting more stuff. We're establishing a minimum such that at least one of the two must be in. We're gaining things. In this case, it's vegetables, which maybe isn't the most exciting, but that's the nature of the rule. The first one, X arrow, not Y, at least one out, is like the cookies and donuts. If you have cookies, you can't have donuts. You have donuts, you can't have cookies. Both desserts, they're bad for you, shouldn't have too many. So at least one is being lost, at least one is not getting eaten. Other example, peas and carrots. If you don't eat peas, must eat carrots, contrapositive, not carrots, then peas. We're gaining something. We're ending on a positive. At least one of those two must be in. But again, nothing is stopping us from having both, because when you have one, we don't know where the other one will be. Could be in. So again, just another way to illustrate it. At least one out means you can't have both, at least one out. Again, nothing stopping you from lacking both, but typically people tend to get that. It's the nothing stops you from having both on the other rule that really is the most common source of confusion. So really think about that at least one in idea. That's really what this is all about, where the confusion typically comes from. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.